And we are recording, Mr. Mo.
What's up, man? I'm in San Francisco.
San Francisco. Is that why you're wearing that beanie that makes you look like you're about to start your own boy band? That's a little too old to be a boy band.
Wait, you don't like my hat?
No, it looks great. It looks great. If you're like the Joey of the group, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, look at him with his funny personality. He's so great.
Wait,
He's
Joey McIntyre from New Kids on the Block or Joey from NSYNC?
10 years ago, I would have said Joey from New Kids on the Block, but you're definitely like that Joey, not his weight at the time. He was skinny when they were in the thing. You know, it was like the one that was like, he's 32, but like now we don't need a chaperone if we put him in the band, you know, while the rest were like 17.
Are you calling me festively plump? Is that a way of telling me to get back in the gym? I'm going after this call. I'm going to the gym.
Oh yeah. Well,
because I'll be damned if your punk ass ever called me Joey again.
Joey. However, I do love you, Town, wherever you are. Give us a call. Anyways,
what's his last name? Fatone.
Yeah, you don't know that?
Joey Fatone. He is a delight, but he definitely was like the other. Am I the other for the podcast? Oh God. I'm going to the gym.
No, we're gonna do this and 3, 2, 1.
What are you doing?
Testes in my mouth.
Get on the ground, you fucking pledge.
Ew.
Welcome to the greatest podcast experience of your life. This is the FratChat Podcast.
All young men like 3 things. Dudes, pussy.
Featuring Carlos Garcia and Chris Moore.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the greatest podcast in the history of podcast in time. It's the FratChat Podcast. I'm Carlos Garcia with Chris Fatone Moore.
No, I'm okay. I think I put on a little bit of weight for the holidays, and that is what Carlos is referring to. Thank you so much. How are you, Carlos?
You look fantastic. I'm down 3 pounds myself, which is great. So it just makes me feel great. But not just CMO looks great. I was just, a beanie can trigger many things and friendship and mostly roasting and male friendships, as you saw. But yeah, life is good. Life is good now. We're on the air. My loud ass neighbors left just in time to hit record. Stella's going to meet Santa Claus in a little bit. It's going to be good. It's gonna be good. Life is good. However, it's weird. I'm taking Stella to meet Santa Claus because
oh yeah,
Julie is Jewish, so I don't know if like she's allowed to like meet Santa.
No, she's not. Protocols.
I feel like if she touches him, she might start like melting. So I don't know. I told her for her safety, it's better I go.
Is Julie's mom or dad Jewish? Her dad's Jewish, right?
Her dad. So that means she's like.
She's not Jewish.
What? No,
nope, she's not. It follows the mom's bloodline. According to Jewish rules, yeah.
She got bar mitzvah. So
she what?
She got bar mitzvah and shit. So I feel like they know.
I mean, she broke the rules.
Are you calling her a mudblood?
No, I'm just saying that it's not too late for her to confess her sins and pledge allegiance to Santa if she wants to.
That's right. To our Lord and Savior Santa.
Yeah.
That's who I pray to every night. Maybe that's why the prayers don't work. Dear Santa.
It's not too late.
It's not too late. It's not too late. It's not too late to send us an email, fratchatpodcast@gmail.com. Because we're going to listen to a couple of your emails right now. And we always need emails. We always need to hear from you. So shoot us an email, fratchatpodcast@gmail.com. You can suggest topic ideas too. Things you want to hear us jibber jabber about. You can ask us questions, love life situation things. Is your spouse cheating on you? You have some tea you want to share? Whatever. send us an email, FratChat Podcast at Gmail.
Yes.
But anyways,
I think we're pretty objective.
I really think so too. I really agree. I feel like we always have pretty. If our point of views don't exactly match, we give you different opinions, and so you have choices, which is always great. So, anyway, why don't you take us off with the first email, Mr. Mo?
Okay, so this is from Jason from the Bronx. It's always kind of funny to me because I feel like
you'll kill my mama. That's what I think about it.
So we lived in Baltimore for a long time, right? So if I was to say, where are you from? Baltimore. I would just say Baltimore. I wouldn't be like, Federal Hill, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Canton Square, bitches. I wouldn't say that. I would just say Baltimore, but some people love the Bronx. The only thing that I know about the Bronx is the zoo and Yankee Stadium. Other than that, who the fuck is that?
J-Lo.
Let me tell you, if Mariah Carey doesn't know her, I don't know her either. Anyway. So Jason said, what's a good excuse for calling out of work? I think you too would be good at that. Thanks. Yes, I think we would be.
But that's actually kind of like a veiled insult, even though you are 100% right. But I still don't know how to feel about taking that. But yeah, I've had some good ones. I'm not gonna lie, but you go ahead.
Okay, so I want Jason. I need you to hear me very well when I say this. Jason, you don't have to have a reason in the city of New York. So in New York, you're allotted, if it's a small business, 5 sick days, sick and safe leaves, 5 sick days. And these days do not require an excuse. Now, most companies, if you're sick 3 or more consecutive days, they might ask you to present a note from your doctor that says that you're clear to go back to work. Because if you're out for 3 or more days, the company reserves the right to be like, well, if you're that sick, then how do I know you're good now?
You're gross.
So then the doctor might have to say, okay, you're good to go. But in this state of, I'm assuming it's most states, but at least in New York, if you call out of work, you just say, I'm sorry, I can't work today. That's it. You don't need an excuse. And then it's actually illegal for your boss to say why. None of their business.
Yeah.
I'm out today. I'm taking a sick day today. You can be physically sick. You can have a mental health day you need, or simply you could have like a fun day planned. I don't care. It's not my business. No one's business. But like,
as soon as you say sick day, I'm assuming sick, so I don't fucking ask any questions. Like, oh man, I feel bad or whatever. I just leave you be. But yeah.
But back in the day, if I were to give an excuse, I would say pink eye.
Yeah, especially like I'm assuming you're probably like a server or something, just because those are the jobs. Like, there's lots of jobs where you don't get sick days. You just got to fucking get off work. Like serving is one of those. Yep. You got a shift coming up. They're gonna be dicks about it. They write
pink eye and stomach bug or food poisoning are like your go-to if you had to have an excuse. But you also don't need to say anything, Jason.
I would say. So I have no use for these anymore, so I will pass them down to you guys. But one that's totally real that did keep me out of work from time to time was bad migraines, because I get migraines. So if you have a history of migraines, and you can use that in your benefit, out of 100 days, there were 1 or 2 in there where I was like, yeah, my migraine's still going. Sorry, guys. I'm going to work from home or not come in, whatever. But the 2 best ones I ever did. And note, for one, you need an accomplice. And someone that is trustworthy sounding, preferably like a sibling or a significant other, and someone who really sells it.
Are you saying that You need someone to pick you up from the hospital after your second circumcision. Is that what you're referring to?
Yes, that's right. I've used that 3 times now, though. So
Yeah.
they're like, "Whoa!" They're not even asking questions. They're just wondering what it looks like down there now.
Yeah.
But I had a girlfriend in college call my job and tell them like I was like, you really have to sell it, but she wanted me to stay home, so she really like put into it, and she pretended that I fainted and was like, yeah, like I don't know what happened. He was right in front of me, so I'm gonna keep an eye on him. He might not come in today. And I ended up just coming back in the next day, and everyone was super nice to me.
Oh, really?
And then another one was I pretended this was to a serving job that someone popped my tire on my Jeep, and I came in later because I basically they had written me up for some bullshit. A manager had switched shifts with me to take over a shift of mine, but they put it on the wrong calendar spot. So like the day of, I was out. I remember I was with my dad at a soccer game. Like a Real Madrid came to America at a place. It was like a once in a fucking blue moon type situation. And I'm at the game and I get a call. And it's like, what? No, so they're supposed to be there. It's like, oh, well, she put it on the wrong spot. So we're gonna write you up. I was like, what? What the fuck? So I was not gonna take another write up for some bullshit. And so I said I popped my tire, and then I came to the restaurant later, but I was wearing a white tee, and I rubbed the t-shirt against the grease in my tires.
Oh, that's some good production elements.
That's right. That's right. It looked like I was changing a tire, so I showed up. I was like, yeah, man.
I respect that.
And I was like, some asshole. I think it was from another fraternity or something. Popped one of my tires. I don't know. I don't know. I can't like prove it. And they were like, fucking dicks these days, man. I totally understand. Like, as long as you're good, I'll see you on your next shift. I was like, yeah, man, see it.
You know what? When I tell people that I was out for a stomach bug, because I have a stomach, I did the same thing. I rubbed my t-shirt along dog shit that I find on the street. And I say, sorry guys. Shit got real. Literally. Shit got real.
You don't have to hug me, Chris. As long as you're feeling better.
You sure? I just want to show you how much I love you. Bring it in the mama.
So yeah, those are my two. No, those you can't really use that often, obviously, because people will catch up. But those will bite you sometimes. Those are the best ones, in my opinion. And migraines. But if you have sick days, use the fucking sick days. But if you're like a server, you got to think outside the box sometimes. Or just go with diarrhea. And so, you want me to send you a picture? I'm happy to send you a picture. Diarrhea is the solution that no one asks questions, and sure, it's embarrassing, but like,
absolutely,
everybody poops. So,
what's your email?
On to the next one. This one from
the next.
See, now again, I don't know if this is Steven from South Carolina or Stefan from South Carolina, because I actually know a Steven from South Carolina who I went to high school with, now lives in South Carolina, and it's PH Steven. So I don't know. Steven, Stefan, you got to clarify these things. PH name people. Put like in parentheses, it's pronounced with an F sound or, whatever sound. And then we'll know. But anyway, he goes, Thanksgiving ruined by a single ingredient is the subject. Ooh, this is good because we just had this topic. So, hey, FratChat, and what the fuck are you doing over there?
Me?
Do you hear that slamming?
No.
Oh my god, maybe there's ghosts. That was weird. I could hear never mind. Anyways, I didn't have.
What the fuck are you doing over there, motherfucker?
I was reading and I could hear slamming. That is so weird.
I finished my coffee and I put that down. It sounded like this.
No, it wasn't that. Anyways,
maybe it was your bowels. You have indigestion.
That's right. Maybe a little bit. But anyways, he goes, I need an unbiased ruling. I brought one thing to Thanksgiving: mashed potatoes. Normal, right? That's right.
I love mashed potatoes.
Good. So he goes, well, apparently my fatal mistake was adding garlic. Not roasted garlic, not weird garlic, just garlic. My uncle said it, quote unquote, tasted ethnic. My
Oh, that's so racist.
my grandma asked if I was experimenting, quote unquote. My mom whispered, we talked about this.
No.
Long story short, no one ate them. My cousin fed them to the dog, and now I've been banned from bringing sides until further notice, quote unquote. Am I the problem, or is my family afraid of flavor? Stephen from South Carolina.
Steven. It's Steven.
Yeah, we'll go with Steven.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that a South Carolina family would be afraid of flavor. I don't know if this is because white people have expanded this far and now the palate is ruining ecosystems across the South as well. But one thing I knew about the South, because I love South Carolina, is the food there is fucking delicious and it's tasty. And sure, everything's deep fried, so maybe that's why. It doesn't need a lot of garlic, just salt and pepper, because everything's fucking fried and delicious. But with that being said, no, they're the weird ones. If you just added garlic, whether it's powder or you chopped up a little bit, which I guess, I don't know. I feel like powdered garlic would be the one to go to in this case. It shouldn't taste that weird unless you added a fuck ton of garlic. If you add a fuck ton of garlic, then you have a problem here, buddy. So I have to know your garlic measurements before I comment. But off first glance, the comments do raise some red flags. You know, you're saying something tasted ethnic because it has garlic in it.
Oh, how was your trip, Carlos? You got some color. You look a little ethnic.
That's right.
Are you afraid to fly looking so ethnic?
That's right.
I know. I think there was a story that ICE was in Midtown, so maybe we shouldn't go because you're looking so ethnic these days.
That's right. Where are you from? You're so ethnic.
Where's your family from?
No. You're not from Queens. You look too ethnic to be from Queens. Oh, God. Yeah. So I see red flags there, Steven. So,
hey, Steven, by the way, I just wanted you to know that I voted for Obama. Because I'm down with the ethnic swirl. I just want you to know.
I think Steven's white.
Just whatever it is, it's what you know that I'm safe because I voted for Obama.
Okay, we're good. So Steven, I don't know, man. I think if you used a normal amount of garlic, then it's based on the comments. I'm gonna go. Your family's a little, strange there. So
no, I agree. I also think that if you use extra garlic, I don't think you can use too much garlic in mashed potatoes. I really think that.
You can. With powder, you can. I have overdone it before because I love garlic. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to make these fucking garlicky as shit. And it overpowers the butteriness. And mashed potatoes should be a mash of even mix of flavors. Should be a little salty. It should be a little savory. The garlic.
Okay, so I've made the mistake of using garlic salt instead of garlic powder before.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if he did that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think that happens to the best of us, though. You buy by accident. They're usually right fucking next to each other, too. So you might be looking at garlic and you just take the first one you see. They look exactly the same, and then you double salt it because you don't realize that and then it just becomes a salty mess. So
yeah,
that could be it. So Steven, we have questions, but anyways, shout out emails from the listeners. FratChat@gmail.com. FratChat Podcast @gmail.com. Sorry, and
I just assume that people from the South are better cooks. So I'm a little disappointed to hear that, Steven. Hey, Steven, you know what your New Year's resolution should be? It should be to not suck. Thanks for listening.
Simo's New Year's resolution is to suck more.
Yeah, I love sucking them titties.
That's why he's wearing that beanie. They call him the sea captain. Motorboat in the hose.
You know what? Yesterday I went out. I'm a little hungover today. I went out with some friends after work, and I didn't flat iron my hair, blow dry it straight. I just left it natural and curly. And they were like, everyone was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay, Chris? Do you feel okay?" I'm
That's
like,
kind of
"Yeah,
depressing.
this is the real me." Like, "Oh, why is your hair like this? This is what it looks like if I don't do anything with it." They're like, "Oh, my hair's curly." They're like, "Oh, okay, that's interesting." So you don't like it? No, no, I'm not saying that. It's just
Oh,
I'm just not used to it. Like, okay, noted. Thanks,
wow.
guys. This is
Wow.
why I have a hat. I bought this last night because they're making fun of me so bad. I just bought one.
And then I make fun of the hat. You just can't win.
I can't win.
You should start wearing a bald cap. Is this what you want? And then I'd probably make fun of the baldness. But
Yeah.
that's what friends are for, then, to be fair. But anyways, on to the news.
Dun, 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 dun.
Newscaster sunglasses. But I just realized now I look like I'm in a fucking wanted poster, so I'm not gonna do that again.
You look like a predator.
Have you seen this man?
Yeah, I know
look
him.
like-
His name is Jared Fogle.
I look like the drawing descriptions of every America's Most Wanted suspect.
Yeah.
Always with sunglasses. It was 4:30 in the morning. The guy. I think the guy who draws them, he just can't draw eyes, so he just puts sunglasses on all of them. I'm terrible with eyes. Everything else I'm great at. So just put some big sunglasses and it'll be good. But anywho, this one hurts my soul because, as you know by now, people, I'm a huge wrestling fan, and something that is happening tonight that is just huge is that John Cena, after 23 plus years in the WWE, is having his final WWE match tonight as of this recording. Let me tell you, I'm not taking this well. And not just because I'm going to miss John Cena. You know what I mean? Because I love that guy. But also because this officially means that my youth is fucking tapped out, people. Like, I've watched John Cena's entire career. Not like I know who he is. I mean, from being like the guy who was called the prototype to being the new guy in WWE that no one liked to the rapper gimmick that got him famous, the chain, the George, all the way to Hollywood Cena now who wears suits and apologizes for saying things he screamed into a microphone in 2004. I literally watched this man go from who is this guy to why is this guy who was winning to okay, fine, he is the fucking guy. He was there for like my late childhood, early teenage years, my questionable college phase, and going strong. And he was literally going strong through my back hurts when I sleep wrong era. He was the superhero for kids, the villain for internet wrestling fans, and somehow both at the same time for like 15 straight years. Through every era, through every reboot, through every time WWE tried to convince us he was invincible, the man absolutely was, and now he's done. No more surprise entrances. No more, you can't see me.
Do you
No
think
more
it's true? Do you think he's just saying that? Do you think he's really
Oh,
done?
he's done. He literally said, my body can't take it anymore. I'm beat up. I gotta make sure that I'm not remembered as someone who's a step behind because it is an athletic performing thing. And so he's gonna stick to movies. Hollywood's doing well. If he hurts himself in wrestling, there's no more of that. So he says that's it. So he's been doing the little last tour. He announced it, like the specific events, appearance numbers that he had left, and we've been counting down. It all comes down to tonight. They got his last opponent picked out and shit. So this is it. After this, no more crowd half cheering him, half booing him like it's tradition. That's it. This is the end of his career. And then also the realization that I am joining CMO in the old folks club because, whew, 23 years have gone by. And now I have gray hair. My little chin here. So I'll miss him. I'll miss making fun of his music. His little do. I miss getting emotional when I shouldn't. I miss pretending wrestling isn't real while reacting like it absolutely is. He wasn't just a wrestler. He was literally a legend, a time marker. And with his final match, Another piece of my childhood just rang the bell and walked up the ramp. So thanks for the memories, Cena. And now excuse me while I ice my lower back, bend down and pretend and explain to younger people why this is a big deal. Come here, kids, surround me around the apple tree. That's my future. Oh, I feel so old.
I think your youth officially tapped out when you were getting regular prostate checks in the back of the bar
To be fair, yeah,
by strangers.
Those were not by doctors. Those were like, those were amateur tests. They told me that they were wanting to go to medical school. Who am I to say no? Like, just trying to. I'm a guy chasing dreams. You know what I mean? It's like, sure, man. I don't know why they use so many fingers, but they were very eager to learn. And speaking of very eager to learn, it's the time to get to not the drag queens, folks, because man, this fucking guy. Perfect time for bring this one back. Yeah. Once again, folks, it's not the drag queen. This time, we got Michael Martin, 74-year-old Oklahoma MAGA pastor and longtime leader of VN Baptist Church. A man who spent years on social media railing against drag queens, warning parents of LGBTQ people for danger to children, posting, preaching, and fear-mongering about protecting kids, all while presenting himself as a moral authority. And now, what has happened? Well, Michael Martin has been arrested and charged with felony lewd molestation of a minor. That's right. I timed that perfectly again. But yes.
Yeah, that was a good timing.
Yeah, right? This dude was diddling kids. Fucking weirdo. Now, according to police and court records, the alleged incidents occurred inside the church in September, which makes it even fucking worse, dude. The minor, under the age of 16, reported that Martin approached them from behind, placed his hands on their shoulder, and invaded their personal space in a way that made them feel shocked, scared, and embarrassed. The minor reported the incident to a youth group leader, which triggered a police investigation. When interviewed by authorities, Martin denied wrongdoing, claiming the contact was accidental. Oh, Jesus. A claim investigator documented...
Accidentally stroked your penis every Sunday.
With my mouth.
Yeah, accidental my ass.
I had
Speaking of which...
that'll happen.
Like, sir, Michael Martin, I hate to say this, but your breath smells like asshole. I can explain that. I was just trying to help. Yikes.
Wow. So the dude claimed it was accidental, and claim investigators documented before seeking a felony warrant. Now, that warrant was issued in November, and Martin was arrested and later released on $10,000 bond with court order restriction barring him from contact with the alleged victim. If convicted, this carries a possibility of a few years in prison under Oklahoma law. So, once again, we find that this did not happen at a drag brunch, not a pride parade, not a library story hour featuring, Lady Nightballs or whatever is a cool drag queen name. It was a pastor, a man with a pulpit, a man with institutional trust and direct access to kids, a man who cloaked himself in Christianity, conservative politics, and anti-drag hysteria, while allegedly being the very threat he claimed to be fighting. So, are you noticing a pattern, people?
Yeah, I am.
The moral crusades, the whole think of the children, and then the mass slips, and it's someone inside the fucking church, not the LGBTQ community doing the actual harm. The call coming from inside the house. So let's be clear again. It wasn't the drag queens. It was the guy screaming about the drag queens. So that's why we do the show, baby. Not the drag queens. Can you imagine? Oh, and I want to know what this, he definitely put it, I'm envisioning he puts his hands around the shoulder and then like, is this like boner contact, or is he like saying some weird shit like
It
kid?
sounds like a reach around situation.
Ooh, I didn't even think about the old reach around. That's terrible. That's even worse. I mean, it's all bad. Jesus Christ, dude. But it's always these fucking people. It's just kind of like, come on, dude.
Do you think that because people are so anti-queer that it just um it it presents itself as like how do I say this? I think that people are so hateful against the queer community that when they have their inner feelings of queerness that they act out, and it's just like it's amplified, and then they have like swallowed their queer tendencies so much their entire life that they just kind of explode and do bad things.
I think this is a matter of predators will use whatever they can to hide what they're doing. And in this particular case, they see that people have, prejudice towards a certain group of people for associating it with these crimes for whatever reason, even though it's not statistically true. It's just, prejudice again. So they'll say, okay, shit, I can use that to cover up my shit. So it's just literally, it happens to be the drag queens, but if it was Venezuelans, it would be us. If it was whoever, whoever is the group of people that's being accused of killing kids is who those people are going to hide behind and keep adding to it because it's a look over here while literally they're reaching around over there and diddling kids. So
Reach around.
it's
Man, queer people really get they they get it rough, and it's just so sad that queer people are scapegoats for queer people are scapegoats for all the shitty things that like religious leaders and like conservative elected officials are doing.
I know.
Okay, so I mean, this is probably a bad segue, but I have a am I the asshole question for you. It's referring to gay people. Or not gay people, I'm sorry, queer people. Okay, so maybe I've talked about this, but I have a friend at like a local gay bar, and she's trans.
Okay.
And you wouldn't think she is because I think that she's so. I hope she doesn't listen to this podcast. I think she'd be really upset if I'm talking about this. But she's I think so depressed and barely leaves her house. Because I think that she's uncomfortable in her own skin, and I don't know what it's like to be trans, but I sympathize with it. And she was crying at the bar because she's like, I got misgendered. You don't know what it's like to get misgendered. And I said, can I tell you something? I said, if I didn't know you, I would think you're a dude in the moo. And she's like, excuse me? I said, listen, like if you're I said if your goal is to be perceived in a certain way, I think that there's some effort needed. I think you need to maybe you should shave your face. Like you haven't shaved your face in a few days. And I don't know what you're wearing. I said, let's go shopping. So actually she and we went to a thrift store and we got new stuff. And I was like, listen, we're gonna go shopping, but you gotta shave your face before we go. And I was like, listen, like I don't know what it's like to be in your position, but if this is your desired result, like what are we going to do to achieve that? Because we can't just stay in our house all day every day and be sad. Like you have to make like proactive choices to achieve what you're looking for. But like what you're doing right now isn't working. And so like I was like, you are a very tall person, and so you're going to get looks and comments regardless because it's rare for women to be over 6 feet. And I'm not sure how long you've been on hormones, but your voice is very deep. It may always be very deep. So like to be misgendered, I'm sorry, but like this might be a reality that you're gonna have to deal with forever. So like we have to find ways to deal with that. I was like, but what we can control is some of the presentation. And at this point right now, I don't think you're trying that hard. I'm sorry, but like we're gonna go shopping, baby. So like she actually was like, thank you so much for even talking to me because a lot of people don't talk to me. And she's like, and thanks for listening and thanks. So I don't really feel that bad, but when I was telling friends, they're like, you said what? I was like, listen, like I think it's delusional for someone to be like, people aren't seeing me the way that I want them to see me without like making like an effort towards that perception that you want
I get
people to
it. I
see. You
get
know what I
it.
mean?
So
There's no nice way to say it. It's such a sensitive topic, but I was like,
yeah,
am I an asshole? Like I took her shopping. We got matching like Christmas sweaters. Like I think she's a nice girl, and so like I'm friends with her, but I feel like as a friend I should be like, listen, baby, you got to do better. Like you can't sit
yeah,
here and cry about being
yeah.
misgendered when you're rocking like a beard. I get it.
Now, now,
The world's a scary place. Like I'm
movie
not,
comment was a little too far, but
but that's what she
the rest
wore.
of
She
it
wore a
is
lot of
good.
moves.
The rest is good. I think the point that you made is very good. So ultimately, you got there crossing asshole road, but it was meant,
Did I
it
cross
was a
asshole
detour.
road?
It was a detour to get to Nice Avenue, so it was good. I think ultimately the message was good that you have to put an effort. You can't just sit at home. That's gonna fucking kill anyone. If it was that you look like a fat guy in a moo oh boy.
But
But
you
at
know what?
least
Like,
there was stuff after that kind of again centered the ship. So I don't think you're an asshole. I
listen, I don't
good
care how
advice.
people identify. I don't care.
Thank you for shopping.
I
So it
If
was
they're a
nice.
good person and have a big heart, like we can kick it. Let's have some drinks. Let's have fun. Come to my apartment. You know what I mean? Like I'll make you dinner. It's all good. But I just do think that sometimes we live in like delusion when we're like, I
Yeah.
expect to be, approached a certain way. Like, okay, well, what are we doing to ensure that happens? I feel like if I were to say, this is not maybe not a good analogy, but if I were to say to you like, Carlos, people keep asking if I'm gay. Can you believe that? You would be like, have you heard yourself speak? have you have you looked at the way you walk? And you'd be like what are we like if that makes you sad, then what are we gonna do to like prevent that from happening, you know? Um
Totally. However, I still don't think that's the you look like a fat guy in a moo levels. Now, if it's like you look like let's see. Have you ever seen Brad Pitt? Now imagine him sucking dick. And not but it's Harvey Weinstein and you're Harvey Weinstein. No.
so
But it was so
do you
good.
know
I still ultimately you're fine. I think
do you
you're
know
fine.
do you know who Seth Rogen is?
Oh God.
Have you ever seen
No.
him have you ever seen him in a dress?
No.
Just
Well, I haven't seen him
saying.
in a dress. He won't pay extra for me to see him in a dress, but maybe one day.
Next time.
Next time, that's right. But anywho,
Anyway, what's the topic for today?
it is time to get to it, Mr. Mo, because the Christmas holiday season is officially here. And each year, I'm not glad Christmas music shows up way too early, sticks around way too long, and somehow includes songs that should have never made it past the fucking studio. With all the love classics out there, but for every white Christmas, there's a song that feels like it was written as a prank, performed by someone who lost a bet and played in a loop in the worst retail job you've ever had. These are the Christmas songs that made you question humanity. Turn the radio off mid-chorus or YouTube, wherever you listen to your music, and briefly consider skipping the holidays altogether. So, let's pour some eggnog, grit our teeth, and take a trip to the absolute worst Christmas songs ever inflicted on the public, baby. It's Awful Holiday Songs, brought to you by the FratChat Podcast. Oh, yeah. Or
Oh yeah.
oh. That's what I should say.
Yeah.
So, why don't you get us started, Mr. Mo? What is an awful holiday song?
This song is almost as bad as ruining garlic mashed potatoes.
No.
Wait, so I think it's a good song. It just makes me sad though. So I don't like to hear it. But it's called Gays Don't Come For Me. But I love Dolly Parton so much. I think she is a saint. But she has a song called "Hard Candy Christmas." I'm sorry, but
Yeah,
this
you
it's
know,
a bittersweet, a hopeful song about making the best of hard times, and they're using the metaphor of getting simple, like inexpensive candy for Christmas when money is non-existent. So I think that it's a nice message, I guess, but it just makes you so sad. So I'm gonna read you a couple lyrics. So the lyrics are, "Hey, maybe I'll dye my hair. Maybe I'll move somewhere. Maybe I'll get a car. Maybe I'll drive so far they'll all lose track. Me, I'll bounce right back. Maybe I'll sleep real late. Maybe I'll lose some weight. Maybe I'll clear my junk. Maybe I'll just get drunk on apple wine." Like it's sad to me. Like all the lyrics are just kind of sad. And then the chorus is like, it's like, "Fine and dandy, Lord, it's like a hard candy Christmas, barely getting through tomorrow, but still I won't let sorrow bring me way down." And it's just like, when I think of Christmas songs, I think of like Happy Go Lucky, like, whose child is this? Like, whose baby is this? I found a baby in the woods. Like, I want hopeful songs, but this is like not a hopeful song to me. I don't know. I think I want to hear about like gumdrops and like snowflakes, but this is like someone on the verge of like driving off a cliff to me.
Oh man! So remember, gays, I said nothing about Dolly. I think she is a saint. So follow Chris Moore at chris.moore.comedy and you
Yeah.
can shit on all you want. This was not
I'm
me.
sorry, guys. It just makes me sad. It's a great song, but I wouldn't consider it like one of my top tier Christmas songs I listen to in the holidays. I wouldn't put this on my playlist.
Totally.
I think she's a brilliant songwriter. I think she's brilliant. I think this is a great. The lyrics are fantastic. It's just it doesn't put me in my like happy Christmas spirit.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. So again, gays, get them, but not me. I had nothing to do with this one. But going to my side, I'm going to take you to something that is absolutely god fucking awful in every fucking way. And I don't know who the hell came up with this, and they should burn in goddamn hell for it. But at some point in the late 2010s, YouTube celebrity gold rusher Jake Paul looked at one of the most beloved Christmas songs of all time and thought, yeah, I should be the guy who does this. When he did an All I Want for Christmas rap video. That's right. That's right. And instead of reinventing the song or doing it like ironically, he plays it like completely straight and raps it. Like he really thought like he was like Lil Wayne in 2010 or something like that. Like it was fucking wild. It is literally like actually the worst possible decision that any song choice could have had. And because it isn't a parody. This is a man with unlimited confidence and access to a fucking microphone. And to top it off, the entire time, he's having like the chorus is buy my merch, buy my merch, buy my merch. I mean, while having like jingle bells, jingle, in the fucking background. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. There's like no warmth, no joy, no nostalgia. It's just influencer energy layered over fucking sleigh bells. And it literally feels like less than a Christmas song and more like, what if we named a song after something super similar to Mariah Carey's hit song, right? But we're going to replace it by a guy who just discovered rap lessons. It's fucking awful.
They have rap lessons?
Yeah, right. Have you seen that? Have you seen that lady who teaches people to hip hop dance?
Yo, let me spit some rhymes so bitch you can taste it. I'll put it in this cup. You can lock it in your basement. Hell.
Oh man.
I got mad flow and mad flavor. You know why? Because I took a class.
You and Jake Paul go in studio together.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, this instrumental for the song is actually kind of like glossy and modern, which somehow makes it worse because instead of like cozy holiday vibes, you get like LA Mansion Christmas content house energy, which sounds like it was recorded in a house with ring lights and no traditions. So my question is, who told them this was a good idea? And why do influencers always think Christmas needs them? Because Jake Paul didn't ruin Christmas, but he definitely made it uncomfortable with this one. So number 5 is Jake Paul before the CTE, so he has no one to blame here for this. So YouTube All I Want for Christmas by Jake Paul. And maybe don't. Maybe the views will encourage him to fucking do another one. But this is bad, people. It is not just bad. It's awful. So that's my number 5, Mr. Mo. What you got next?
Well, I can't even like put a face to Jake Paul. Does it even matter?
Now he's boxing, and it's crazy because he's about to have a big boxing fight on Netflix.
Is Jake Paul and Machine Gun Kelly the same person?
No, but they are friends, which is
I can't tell. I don't know who's who.
Jake Paul's just shorter. Well, yeah, Jake Paul's fighting Anthony Joshua, who's fucking heavyweight champion of the world, I believe. If not, he fought for the heavyweight title, maybe lost, but I'm pretty sure he was champion. And he's fighting like next week, actually. So as of this comes out on Tuesday, so this Friday, as of when this would come out.
Isn't it so crazy that I've been kicked out of bars for fighting, but this guy can fight and get paid for it? That's not fair to me. What can you do? Anyway, so my next one is, okay, gays, you're not going to like me this episode. I'm sorry to say that. Please don't come for me. And I love, let me tell you, Christina Aguilera is so important to me. I love her. But her Christmas album, My Kind of Christmas, is trash. Every song on there is just too much.
I can't believe you're saying that.
She's praised for her powerful vocals. She had standout tracks like Christmas Time and Oh Holy Night. But I just think it's a little much because she has too many vocal runs. It's just so.
Holy now, yeah, she could kind of go for it.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's just excessive over singing, a lot of vocal runs, and just feels disjointed, and it's lacking classic Christmas warmth, you know. So I don't know if we can play any of it because I don't think we're allowed to, but
we'll get sued by Christina's people. There's some that we have on these lists that we can absolutely play because no one will give a shit, but Christina's people are always watching.
It's just you ever
YouTube it, people. Christina Aguilera, Holy Night.
Okay, so you know how when I used to play, let's say GoldenEye, my dad would be in the room and he'd be like, I'm getting seasick watching the screen, like it's just too much, you know. Some people, you know, sometimes when we watch shows, there might be a warning. It says if you have like epilepsy, like be careful, there's a lot of flashing lights. I feel like these songs are like the equivalent of that from an audible perspective. So it's like, listen, like if you get anxiety, maybe you shouldn't listen to this because you're gonna go on like a wild ride. It's just not good.
Oh god, I just thought of something awful. Do you think epileptic people put on shows that they know causes it to get them out of shit that they don't want to do?
Maybe.
It's time to take out the trash. Sorry, man. Go Power Rangers.
Maybe.
Because I kind of would do that all the time. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, wait, we're getting ready to go to church. Wait a sec. I'm sorry. Is Michael Martin gonna be the preacher today? I don't know if this is gonna work.
Hold on, let me turn off the TV. Oh, not again. It's always Power Rangers. Who knew they'd be on right now again? Yeah. All right. Probably going straight to
Power Rangers.
I'm just saying, everybody, if you have that out, you know. Ooh, that's awful. Anyways, probably shouldn't have asked that question right before Christmas. I should have waited till January 1st. But I'll apologize for that soon. Anywho, Christina, again, gays. Come for CMO, not me.
Yes.
Up next on my list, I got one that you can just call them Christmas performances because he has a few out there. But one that really caught my eye was his rendition of Jingle Bell Rock. And it's the one and only Corey Feldman, ladies and gentlemen, which, if you haven't landed on TikTok, Corey Feldman talk, in your front page there, your FYP, consider yourself lucky or unlucky. I don't know, because it is some of the greatest bad music but most mesmerizing show that you will ever see, because he performs like he is a reincarnated Michael Jackson whose talent was left in hell. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like he doesn't just make music. He performs like Christmas is a concept he heard about like once in passing. You know what I mean? And his like holiday era performances are like a blur of like angels, like weird choreography, leather pants, and absolute fucking confidence. That's the thing. The man is confident as hell up there. And nothing about the music, the outfits, or vibes connect to Christmas specifically. It's literally just him with like tinsel nearby, and he's singing the lyrics, but it's like not in a Christmas context. Like,
I'm looking it up right now.
So you're never sure if you're watching a concert, a ritual, or like a rehearsal that went off the rails. The Christmas element feels added afterward, like, oh yeah, this is for December. But Corey Feldman Christmas performances feel like what happens when Santa gets replaced by a theater kid with a budget. He's like, Jingle Bell, Jingle. Yeah.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, you can play it. Because that's a live performance. That's on social media, so you can just keep playing it.
This just seems unwell to me.
Like, what are you doing? Come on.
Like, I feel like him performing is like part of his treatment program.
Man, he literally, like, sometimes he'll try to do like the Michael Jackson dance moves, and he looks so funny. And I'm not gonna lie, good for him, because people come to see him sometimes, and he has like opened for like Limp Bizkit recently, who's doing like stadium shows again. So
Really?
people know. I mean, people are kind of laughing at him, not with him in this particular case. But it's like, if you put him in the right context show, like, he can kind of kill. And it's, shout out, kudos to him. It's not easy to get people to come watch you. So.
I feel like it's like if I have a child who like wasn't really popular in school and like really like embraced music, if we had like a family dinner, I'd be like, hey, like, can Susie Cute just sing a little something for you guys tonight? Like, it would mean the world to her. Just, you know what I mean? I feel like it would be like obligatory like jam session. So
and then he comes up there like, jingle bells, jingle.
It's fucking weird, right? I don't know.
And he literally looks like he like stole Michael Jackson's clothes like after he died. Like, he like snuck into Neverland, and just went into his wardrobe and took what he could. Oh God, I'm sorry, Corey. I love you, Corey Feldman. And I'm watching the Friday the 13th movies, and I didn't realize he was in 2 of the Friday the 13th movies. He was little.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when he was in his child star Height, he's on the 4th movie as like a main character, and in the opening of the 5th movie, which shows them in the opening, but then he like grows up. So I haven't finished the 5th one yet, but yeah, he like starts as young version of himself. So yeah, he's in 2. He's part of Friday the 13th canon. I don't know why I'm watching that franchise during Christmas, but I'm like flying through them. They're like they're like literally like an hour and 20 minutes long each. So you can literally zoom.
I think he literally blew through his fortune. Yeah. He blew through it. Okay, so my next one is do you know who Joni Mitchell is? I know a bit older than you. Okay.
Yeah, Joni Mitchell.
So I think that like, you know, not to sound like super, I feel like fans are gonna be like, Chris, you are such a buzzkill. But I think that if you ask like firefighters or ambulance, like paramedics, they would tell you that self-inflicted harm probably skyrockets around the holidays. Right? And I think that a lot of people like loneliness is amplified when during the holidays because
Right.
there's so much discussion about family and togetherness, and it's just a reminder of maybe that you're lonely and you don't have that, you know. So
Totally.
she has a song called River, and it just makes me kind of sad. So it's a sad song about regret and loneliness during Christmas, centered on a painful breakup and a desire to escape emotional pain. It's just using the image of skating away on a frozen river, like the ones in her Canadian childhood, which is a stark contrast to sunny Los Angeles. Um, it's just a Christmas song for people who are lonely at Christmas.
Yeah.
And it acknowledges the season's pressures for joy while feeling isolated, admitting personal fault for losing a loved one and dreaming of a childlike escape. So in this song, she says that like that she made her baby cry and whatever. So here's some of the lyrics. Um, she says, "It's coming on Christmas. They're cutting down trees, they're putting up reindeer, and singing songs of joy and peace. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on." But she says it doesn't snow here. It stays pretty green. She says she's gonna make a lot of money and then she's gonna quit this crazy scene. Oh, I wish I had a river like I skate away on. Um, and it's just not like a conventional happy-go-lucky like Christmas song. I want to hear about reindeers and Santa and snowmen. And I don't want to hear about how you like
To
made
be
some mistakes in your
fair,
relationship.
there are a lot of depressive Christmas themes, but they're just written in a happy tune. So I think the happy tune would just change everything. Like the lyrics can be shit. Like Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. You're the fucking like this lady was out drinking. She got crushed by a fucking reindeer. Your grandma's dead, kid. But we're fucking grooving on. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Hoo hoo hoo. You know.
But
And
the
like
tempo is upbeat, so I appreciate
exactly,
that.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you can fix the tempo, the lyrics can be whatever the fuck you want. You know, the Santa, what's the other one? It's cold outside. You better come in, bitch, or I'll kill you. You know, baby, it's cold outside is rapey as shit. But it's got that, you know, lighthearted little tempo there that makes you feel, oh, they're just having fun while she runs for her life. So fix your tempo, people. Even Jake Paul learned this, for God's sakes. If the tempo is Christmassy, the people will buy it. So I agree. I agree. That is kind of you can be depressive in theme and tone on the holidays. That's just too much. That makes me want to drink vodka out of like a cheap plastic bottle and fucking drown my sorrows. I don't want that. I want happy vodka, Santa glass or some shit. I don't know. So I'm with you. I'm with you.
I'm looking at some of the lyrics. Let me see. So it's some of the lyrics are so hard to handle. I'm selfish and I'm sad. And I've gone and lost the best baby that I've ever had. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. Like, okay, I'm sorry that things happen, but like, what about snowflakes? And like,
Yeah,
what about Christmas cookies? And any of
totally.
those things make you happy?
Totally. I feel you. Well, on to the next one. As they
Chris,
say.
stop talking. You're making everybody sad. We're a comedy podcast. I get it.
No, but
I
this next
understand.
one's not going to make anyone feel any better because what if I told you that a certain brother once put out a Christmas adjacent holiday song dedicated to a fan, a little boy that passed away? That's right. I'm talking about Hulk Hogan brother who put out a song called Hulkster in Heaven. And I'm not gonna lie, if Hulk Hogan making music is already a crime, him doing like holiday tribute adjacent music feels like a fucking federal offense. The track sounds like a motivational speech accidentally set to music, but it's Hulk Hogan motivating himself about how awesome he is. There's like no understanding what Christmas music is supposed to do emotionally or anything. So again, the song is dedicated to a little kid that passed away, but instead of peace and goodwill, you get like veins popping and Hulkamania, brother. And here's the thing, here's the opening lyrics. I read it in the papers. I saw it on TV. I guess there'll be one empty seat when I wrestle at Wembley. I used to tear my shirt, but now you torn my heart. I knew you were a Hulkamaniac right from the start.
Is this real?
This is real, and this is real. And this is one of the few where I'm going to play a small segment of it because I'm pretty sure this shit came out like fucking 40 years ago at this point. Hulk Hogan's passed. I'm pretty sure there's no copyright left on this thing because no one would ever want to claim this. So hopefully we don't get dinged. I'm pretty sure we won't. But just check this out. You hear that, right?
I can't hear it. No, I don't hear anything.
I'll send it to my phone. Play it off of that. Okay, prepare.
I just hear my inner turmoil, and it's just a lot.
Saw it on TV. I guess it'd be one empty seat when I wrestled at Wembley. I used to tear my shirt, but now you tore my heart. I knew you were a Hulkamaniac right from the very start.
Right from the start. When the Hulkster comes to heaven, we'll tag up again.
You know what? We should write our own Frat Chat Christmas song, and we should try to top all of these songs to be the worst Christmas song. I think it should be like this, like. It should be like, my friends all say that I look great. I'll never make my ideal weight. No more food on my plate this Christmas. Saturated fat, sodium, and how many calories? Skinny is happiness on Christmas. How's that?
Thinking maybe next story time could be a musical.
You know?
There you go.
We could talk about depression, eating disorders, ice, all the things that we love around the holidays.
Hell yeah. So I like it. So it sounds like a plan. But yeah, Hulk Hogan. It's kind of weird because he said he's going to see the kid when he gets to heaven again. And he just passed a few months ago. So kind of awkward. But I bet you he wishes he didn't make this one. Like how much cocaine was in the room when he thought this was a good idea?
A lot.
Because fuck, man, it was the fact that he took it so seriously too. Like if it was like a joke song, maybe. But like this is like him in a studio being like, "Oh yeah, brother, this is gonna be the number one on the charts." It's gonna be Michael Jackson, Hulk Hogan, brother. We're going on tour.
They're hype people though, like in the recording studio, like are probably like, yo, Hulk, like this is gonna be huge. Like this is
Yeah.
really gonna make a difference in the world.
You know what he was singing? The guy, he was like, Hulk's like, and I'll see you again. And he turns over to the window, and the studio guy was like,
Yes, you're killing it.
there's a guy like dancing, like, yeah.
Michael Jackson, who? Am I right? Am I right?
And Hulk just sees him, and it's like, okay, time to hit the high note. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. You know, people like that should be in jail.
Turn around and do a line.
Yeah.
Keep up.
Yeah.
God, why will my ex-wife call me back? God.
Hulk Hogan, rest in peace. Can you hear me down there? Hulk, can you hear me down there?
Oh,
You
God.
MAGA fuck. You hear me? Okay, rest in peace. Rot in hell. Okay, so my next one. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. This used to be one of my favorite Christmas songs. Until gays don't come for me. I'm being honest here.
Oh man,
this was my favorite Christmas song until this artist died on Christmas. The song is called Last Christmas by George Michael. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day. So it's just sad to me because he died on Christmas. Last Christmas, you know what? He did have a last Christmas. His last day on earth was on Christmas. And it's just weird to me. So whenever I hear it, I'm always like,
was it a heart attack? Do you know? That would be even worse.
Like, was it pneumonia or something? I don't know.
Well, keep going.
Okay, let me see. George Michael. I'm looking
Natural causes enlarged, weakened heart. And inflammation of the heart muscle, complicated by fatty liver disease. So, awkward. I get it. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. Die on Christmas from heart issues.
Yeah, it's just like,
oh no! Why did I look that up? I feel so bad.
I'm going to write a song about winning 5 Academy Awards. Yeah, and I really hope that that's what comes into fruition. But if you write a song about last Christmas and you die on Christmas, like that's really eerie to me, you know?
Maybe that's why Jake Paul was saying buy my merch. He was actually smart.
Yeah, I think so.
Keep himself alive. He's rich.
Listen, Last Christmas is a great song, but just because of how the artist passed, I just can't get behind it anymore. I'm sorry, guys. It's just too close to home. It's just too real to me.
I feel you.
But I did think that George Michael was like super sexy back in the day.
He was cool too. Like he had like the perfect like hair to like little like beard scruff ratio, and he would look cool with the aviators and not look like, you know, he's an America's Most Wanted poster. He George Michael had swag, and before that he was like the pretty boy in Wham. So he could do both. You know, I was gonna say he could do both ends, but that sounds totally wrong. He could get, CMO. He could get put in both ends like a pig roasted in an open fire. Oh yeah. But yeah, he could do it all. One guy who could not do it all is number 2 on my list, ladies and gentlemen. Which is, I don't know how this is real, but this is real. And I've spoken before about him doing music, but this was like his weird reggae. This is not Christmas music. And it's Steven Seagal, the wannabe action hero, singing Silent Night. And here's the thing. Steven Seagal, this is exactly what you would imagine. You know, it's slower, darker, and somehow more threatening, though. Like, he doesn't sing it so much as he like growls the lyrics, you know? And like Santa personally wronged him and he's like pissed off at him. You know, it's like Silent Night. Holy night. Like it's terrifying. There's no melody. There's no warmth. Like it's like he's trying to intimidate you during Christmas with his fucking music.
I don't like
Like
it.
it sounds like Christmas is happening whether you like it or not. You know what I mean? Like, this is the version you hear right before Santa breaks someone's arm in a fight. You know, and it sounds as bad as that arm break would feel. Let me tell you, that's when I'm sure if I played Steven Seagal would sue us. But look it up. Also, while you're there, go down his reggae album.
No.
And checking out singing about I want the punani.
I'd rather big fat sweaty Santa to sit on my face than listen to his reggae album. If I had the choice, that would be what I would choose.
Well, if you look at Steven Seagal now, he looks like a big fat sweaty Santa without a beard. He's like the Donald Trump of the martial arts world at this point. Like you watch him and they almost talk similar too, which is weird because Joe Rogan loves Trump and hates Steven Seagal. And I'm just shocked because they are like the same person. I've in fact, I've never seen them in the room together. So I am convinced that on his off time, Donald Trump just goes out into the streets, asks Steven Seagal. And that's what he does. Like they are uncannily similar in many ways.
But there's a big difference, and that is that Steven Seagal was a talented martial artist at one point, and Donald Trump is revered as a successful business person because he has a lot of money, and people assume that if you have a lot of money that you're intelligent. But he is a nepo baby, and he's bankrupt multiple businesses, and so like I don't know if he's necessarily talented. So I think that the difference between the two is that Steven Seagal was at the height of his like craft at one point, and I think that Donald Trump is still working towards it.
Yeah, but Aikido is very controversial because it's like the kind of shit. Here, I'll send you a clip real quick. Where it's like people walk up to him, he essentially just pushes them down. Here we go. And go to like literally like a minute, 30 seconds in, and you see. It's like ridiculous. Like ridiculous.
ご存知の方も多いと思います。ご紹介するまでもございませんが、菅原さんは1952年生まれの今年
Look at
43
that shit. That would never work in a fight. Like, why isn't the guy punching him?
17歳の時に来日しております。それ以来、合気道の修行を積んでおります。
It's like he doesn't even break a sweat.
Yeah, like he's standing there, the dude just runs at him and goes flying. The dude's bumping for him like pro wrestling.
I'm not impressed.
This is him young. You should see his like older ones that he does, and they are fucking awful because he's just such out of shape, and you can tell like even like taking 3 feet that way, he's like out of breath, and it's just fucking bad, dude. So, I don't know, but if you think him doing martial arts is bad, watch him sing a Christmas album. It's Steven Seagal, ladies and gentlemen. That one you can Google because I know he would fucking come be up her ass. So, what you got next, Mr. Mo?
Next is my ultimate worst Christmas song in the whole world, and I think people don't know it and don't realize like the storyline. They recognize the lyrics. I mean, the melody, but this is called Christmas Shoes. Have you heard of it before? Christmas Shoes.
I hadn't until we were talking about this episode, and you told me, dude, have you heard? Like you like sent it to me, and then I looked it up a couple of days ago, and that was the first time I actually ever listened to it. And I honestly thought it was like a spoof by the South Park guys.
It's a real song. And so I'm gonna sing a little bit for you. It's about a little kid trying to buy shoes for his dying mother. He wants to give his mom shoes before she croaks because he thinks it would make her smile. But like,
she's not gonna need shoes, Timmy. She's bedridden.
And also, it doesn't make sense to me. And also, I feel like this is probably like mega church members who'd be like, "What a beautiful message." But in church, I learned that you can't take material things with you. So
And let me tell you, as someone who's had a parent go, the last couple of days, the last thing they need is shoes. They're not going anywhere.
And a parent would probably be like, "Don't waste your money on things that like I'm not going to use."
Shoes,
like,
dude, I can't feel my feet. Like, what is wrong with you? My
feel
organs are shutting down. Timmy, who told you this was a good idea? And he points over at his dad, who's like drinking a Budweiser on the couch. God damn it! And she just goes.
I think it's important for parents to make sure that your kids are autonomous and that your kids are financially stable and like know the value of $1. And so like I would be mortified if like my child was like, "Before you die, I bought these really expensive shoes for you."
Yeah, these are Hoka, Mom. They're like $150. It's like, are you serious? Is this when you couldn't afford my medicine?
Okay, so I'm gonna sing some of these lyrics. You ready for this?
I'm not, but I do it anyways.
It goes. The song goes like this. This little kid speaking to a clerk at like Payless. I don't know. So he's like, "Sir, I want to buy these shoes for my mama, please. It's Christmas Eve and these shoes are just her size. Could you hurry, sir? Daddy says it's not much time. You see, she's been sick for quite a while, and I know these shoes would make her smile, and I want her to look beautiful if Mama meets Jesus tonight." The fuck is that?
And just shoes? Is she's gonna go in a hospital gown and nice shoes? Is that what she's gonna like? Come on. Come on, Timmy. You are not thinking this through. She needs a whole outfit, man.
If I was a clerk and then some kid was like, "I want to buy these shoes," can you imagine being like, "Hey kid, listen, like I'm really sorry about your dying mom, but like I'm on camera and I can't just give these to you. Like I got bills to pay too, kiddo. Like I'm really sorry, but I can't."
Because my mom, I need these shoes because my mama's gonna meet Jesus tonight. It's like, that'll be $17, kids. What the fuck? Are you not fucking understanding this? We take Visa, we take credit, we take Venmo. A song does not equal currency, dumbass.
I'd be like, "Hey kiddo, listen, if she's as sick as you say she is, then maybe you should go be with her. She might have already met Jesus, so maybe you should go check in with dad." Where's your parent? She's dying. Oh, sorry. Okay, well maybe you should go find daddy.
What if it was like okay, fine. What shoe size is she? And he just goes blank. Fuck! He runs out the store. Back to the hospital.
What if the clerk was like, "I hate to say it, but these shoes look like they would fit you. Are these for you?
You really? These are your Power Ranger shoes?
Your mom wants them, or do you want
your
them?
mom wants light up Power Ranger shoes, size 6? Really? That sounds very familiar. Like, what the fuck? I swear, they're for my mother. Wait, where'd you get that British accent, kid? You didn't have that 5 seconds ago. You were like a country boy. What the fuck is going on here? He just runs again. Yeah. This song is like made to sound like a spoof of a Christmas song, but it's real. Like, again, this reminds me of like in basketball when the guy's depressed and he's driving in his car and like he turns on the radio and it's like a cheesy movie soundtrack, but it's calling out things that are happening to him in real time. Like, your girlfriend thinks you suck and everybody thinks you're not cool. Like, it's literally like that. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. So if you have not heard that song, do yourself a favor, or I don't know if it's a favor or not, but Google Christmas shoes. It will. I haven't laughed that hard in a while. Knowing that.
Can you imagine if this kid went to like a shoe store in the Bronx, and he walks in there and he says, "And I want her to look beautiful if Mama meets Jesus tonight." They'd be like, "Get the fuck out of here, you fucking weirdo. Are you kidding me? You don't have any money? Then get the fuck out.
You're about to meet Jesus and you get the fuck out my store.
Cracker ass bitch. I'll introduce you to Jesus with the heel of my foot, motherfucker."
the Latinos, my people, were not take kindly to him either. He'd be midway through his song, someone would just stab him. Oh, God. Oh, we're going straight to hell today. Oh, God. Okay. Well, Christmas shoes. Check it out. And for my last one.
Your last one, I never heard of this until I saw it on your list. I was like, what? This is real?
This is wild because he didn't just do one song. He did an entire fucking Christmas album. And I had no idea this was a thing until I looked it up. And it's William Hung, you guys, the She Bangs guy who did from American Idol, who did an entire album called Hung for the Holidays.
Oh, yes.
You can't make this shit up. He made a full Christmas album, and the title alone feels like it should have stopped. It should have literally been stopped by a judge. He approaches Christmas music with the confidence of a man who has never once listened back to a recording. He one-tones them, and he's like, sold. Every song sounds like a rehearsal that accidentally got pressed into a CD and sold at like a mall kiosk. There's no pitch. There's no rhythm. But there's the thing that everybody knows and loves about him: maximum effort. Like, he sings like he's reading cue cards for the first time. You know what I mean? Like, it's Christmas music stripped down to its barest form. Words vaguely near music. That's the way I can do it. That's not that makes no sense, but that's the way I can describe it. This album feels like a group project where no one told William he wasn't supposed to do the whole thing. This is the way I can describe it. But my favorite from it comes from him singing Little Drummer Boy.
No.
It literally sounds like a South Park spoof of the Asian people doing a music video. Like, hearing him hear this song would not just put a smile to your face, but you'll belly laugh your way through the holiday, especially hearing him say, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. It sounds like he's announcing each syllable separately, like a man discovering rhythm in real life. And this is one that we can put a couple of seconds on. I looked it up, and I think we're fine. But again, I might have
Okay, I don't want to get sued by William Hung because he's got money.
That's right. So we're gonna do 30 seconds, and then if the upload, this might get edited out though. So listeners, if this does get edited out, you'll hear me saying this might get edited out, and you won't hear a song. So just Google it. So you can check this out for just a couple of seconds.
A newborn king to see, our finest gifts we bring.
That
I don't even know what to say about that.
There's a whole album of this shit. This is just one song, an entire thing. Look up William Hung, people, Little Drummer Boy, Hung for the Holidays. It will change your life. You'll either love Christmas or hate it after that.
That's pretty wild.
But good for him. You know, he started as like the bad person on American Idol. Shibang. And he ended up selling a lot of money doing that, putting that song on a record. And he went on tour and shit. And people paid money to see him. So I don't know. Hopefully he didn't spend it all.
Eat that, Clay Aiken.
That's right. He might have actually made more money than Clay Aiken, which is saying something about the American consumers.
Wow.
Like, he really, like, that album made money. Like, he honestly, like, I remember it charting when he put it out. So I don't know about his Christmas album, but it had to be my number one. It had to be my number one. And
Understandable.
Yes. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frat chatters of all ages, that was our list of the most awful Christmas songs known to us. However, as always, we are just human, handsome humans, but human nonetheless. So, if there's a song that's even more awful than anything you've seen on this list, shoot us an email. Let us know, fratchatpodcast@gmail.com. We are pumped because if there's more awful ones, we can do this again. So let us know, fratchatpodcast@gmail.com. If you have a question, another topic, anything you want to hear from us, especially coming for the new season, because we're almost done with this one. And then we go on a little hiatus for a couple weeks. So get those topics out, get those questions in. And also in the meantime, give us a follow on all social channels at FratChat Podcast. That's on Instagram, that's on Facebook, that's on Threads, that's on YouTube and Twitter/X. You can also give me a follow. Check out my website, carlosgarciacomedy.com, or you can check me out at Carlos Does the World on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Threads, Facebook, Carlos Does World on Twitter/X. And last but not least, you can follow my good buddy CMO here at chris.moore.comedy. That's him. Look at him wave to the people. That's on Instagram. That's in TikTok. And away he goes. And Seymour Comedy on Twitter/X.
Oh, yeah.
So, Mr. Lowe, it is time for us to go. So won't you please get us out of here?
I motion to adjourn this meeting because I need to go take all my antidepressants before the holidays.
Especially after this list. And I second. All right, you guys will be back next week with another edition of the greatest podcast in the history of podcasts and time. It's the FratChat Podcast. I'll see ya.
Bye, bitch.